Did you know that you can earn real college credits online that you can then transfer to your college or university and earn your degree faster? But is it really that simple? Let's check out the Study.com College Saver program and see if it's a good way to save money and get a jump start on earning your degree or not. First, you'll need to create an account with Study.com. There are several packages to choose from, but in order to earn transferable credit, you will need to choose the College Saver plan. This plan is $235 a month and you can cancel at any time. You can also save 30% off your first 3 months with Study.com if you use the link that I have shared with you in the description below, but don't do that just yet. Before you pay anything, make sure to check that your school will accept these credits. There are over 1,500 colleges and universities that accept the credits from Study.com, but there are some that don't, so it's important that you check this out first. You can search for your school here. If it shows up at the top with a star, that means it is a Study.com partner school and is guaranteed to accept the credits from Study.com. The ones with the green check marks also will likely accept them, but it's definitely best to confirm with your school before signing up. You can check with your admissions office, registrar, or advisor. If you haven't enrolled in a college yet, you can still take these courses and save the credits to transfer later, as long as the college you plan to attend accepts these credits. Again, unless that college is one of the Study.com partner colleges or universities, it's best to check with the school before you begin. Once you create your account, you can browse through the course offerings and choose courses that offer transferable credits. Just scroll down to goals here and choose transferable credit, and then choose online college credit. You can narrow it down further by subject or just browse through these course offerings. There are currently 214 courses that you can choose from. You can see they have all the basic college courses such as general chemistry, intro to sociology, English 101, and so many more. Once you choose a course that you want to study, just click on it to view the course information. You can see a course overview and scroll down to view all the different lessons that are part of the course. You can view the syllabus here, which includes all of the information about the grading policy, quizzes, assignments, and exams. The test section takes you here, where you can even take a placement test, which will allow you to test out of material that you already know, which is a huge time saver. Once you complete the course, you will take a proctored final exam, which you can also do from home. I'll explain more about that in a minute. With the Study.com College Saver plan, you can take as many courses as you want, but you can only take 2 proctored exams per month. If you take the 2 exams and still want to take more in the same month, you can purchase up to 3 additional exams. If you need to retake an exam, you must wait 3 days before you will be allowed to take it again. You can only attempt each exam a total of 3 times. So if you don't pass the first time, make sure to fully prepare before attempting the exam again. Once you pick a course to take, you can just click over here on Start This Course. You can choose a due date and set SMS reminders if you wish. I'll show you the lessons in a minute, but first I just want to show you how this will look on your student dashboard. Go here and click on Dashboard. This will show you your recent activity and the courses you have assigned. You can assign as many courses as you like, and they will all show up here. You can also find the Instant Answers option here, where you can ask an expert for help. If you want to pick back up where you left off in your course, you can just click the top item in Recent Activity. Okay, so now let's take a look at a placement test. Since I think I'm pretty good at math, I'll try the algebra one. Okay, so now I'm going to attempt the placement test for college algebra. Just click down here on placement test and then launch placement test. And when you do these placement tests, you want to make sure that you only answer the questions correctly if you actually know the answer and can figure it out. Because if you're just guessing or if someone else is helping you, then in the end, when you get to your proctored final exam, you're not going to be able to pass that exam. So you want to be honest with this placement test. If you don't know the answer, like I have absolutely no idea what this is even about, just click I don't know, and then that way you'll still be able to learn this as you go through the course. And then once you complete it, you will be able to see how much of the actual coursework that you were able to test out of based on your score on this placement test. Ha! Well, I did actually earn my bachelor's degree in math, but it was a long time ago. I guess I need to brush up on my skills. But anyway, you can see how taking that test updated my progress in this course so that I can skip over some of the work. You can answer more questions if you want to try to pass out of more of the coursework. Now let's take a look at how the lessons work. Okay, so now it's time for us to try out a lesson together. Let's try something a little bit different, maybe a little more interesting than math. Maybe we'll try out earth science. So we're going to come here and we're going to click on Start This Course. And then we're just going to go right ahead and start Lesson 1, Chapter 1, What is Earth Science? So when you start a lesson, the first thing usually is there's going to be a video here. Also, there is a transcript of the video that you can print out. There's this fill in the blank transcript. Pretty much every course seems to have this, sort of a little study tool for you. There's also usually a worksheet, which is sort of like a little quiz. And then the transcript is also here, but it usually has the lesson here. And so this is all stuff that is also for you to read in addition to watching the video. So you can see these lessons are pretty involved. So let's just take a look at the video here. You can see it's
There are three main branches of science: life science, physical science, and earth science. In each of these disciplines are subcategories of specific areas or fields. Life science includes biology, ecology, or environmental science. Physical science includes chemistry and physics. Earth science, which is the topic of this course, includes many branches, some of which we will cover in this lesson. We will discover what geology is along with the related branches of meteorology and oceanography. Earth science is a general term referring to any studies that relate to the Earth or neighboring planets in our solar system. The four major fields in earth science include geology, the study of the Earth's structure; meteorology, the study of the weather and atmosphere; oceanography, the study of oceans; and astronomy, the study of the universe. There can be even further specialization in these four fields because experts might hone in on one aspect in a field, like volcanology, the study of volcanoes; seismology, the study of earthquakes; or limnology, the study of fresh water. Our language is made up of many parts of words from many different languages. Science is no different. Many of the words we use in science and medicine have their roots in Greek and Latin. If you are familiar with some roots and make connections with other words you know, the meaning of many words can be deciphered. For instance, geology is the study of the earth. Broken down into its parts, ology comes from the Greek word logia and means the study of, and the root geo means related to earth. These same parts are used many places in science with similar meanings, like geography, where geo means the earth, and graphy comes from the Greek graphos, meaning written. Also, biology is the ology, or study of bios, or the way of life. How about some others? Meteorology can be broken apart to ology from logia, which we already learned, and meteor, which is Greek for high in the sky. Meteorology is the study of weather. Oceanography, another branch of earth science, uses ocean, or related to the ocean, and graphos, which we learned before means drawing, giving us the name for the study of the oceans. Maybe the people naming this field thought oceanology didn't have a nice ring to it. You might be asking yourself, what is the purpose of earth science? Or maybe, what do scientists study in these fields? There are a great many reasons why earth science is an important field of study. Meteorology, for instance, is a very pertinent field of study because we are all affected by the weather. The more accurate the weather predictions, the better planning that can be made. The sooner warnings about impending storms like tornadoes or hurricanes are issued, the better chance for saving lives, property, and money. Scientists study oceanography to learn about the composition, organisms, and processes of the ocean. This is important because 71% of our Earth is covered by them, and they are critical for our survival. Food and other commodities come from the oceans. Oceans are being investigated for usable sources of energy, and also because they are the main influence over our climate. Geology has two main divisions to its field: physical geology and historical geology. Physical geology focuses on the composition and structure of our Earth as well as its processes. Scientists might study earthquakes and their predictions, or volcanoes and their eruptions. In historical geology, scientists would work on elucidating the past history of the Earth and its organisms, as well as the timing of physical events. They would work on reconstructing the formation of the Earth and the sequence of events globally or locally. Geologists work to uncover sources of fuels and other natural resources and work to conserve our natural treasures. Astronomy, as we learned, is the study of the universe. You may have asked yourself, what is the point of learning all that stuff about outer space? Some reasons are very practical. For example, understanding the cycle of the sun and how it changes can help us make sense of our seasons and global changes. Astronomers also can use our knowledge of the Earth and life to understand other planets and narrow down where to search for life. The field of Earth science is an exciting field where scientists study the Earth or nearby planets and their history and processes. Earth science can be broken down into four general disciplines: geology, the study of the Earth; meteorology, the study of the weather and climate; oceanography, the study of the oceans and their processes; and astronomy, which relates to the study of the universe. Each of these fields can be broken down into subspecialties for scientists to study, such as volcanology or seismology, in which they would be studying volcanoes or earthquakes respectively. Physical geology refers to the study of the composition and structure of the Earth and its processes, where historical geology does more work with history and timing of events and life in the past. As you study Earth science, you'll begin to recognize word roots and their meanings, which will help you understand new words that you encounter, like geo, referring to the Earth, and logia, becoming ology, which refers to study or wisdom. You can share with your friends that you are learning new languages, Greek and Latin, and impress them with your expanded vocabulary.
Okay, so that's what a video looks like. They're usually pretty short, 5 minutes or so, which is how Study.com works. They have these micro lessons so that you can accomplish them without having a whole chunk of time set aside. And then once you finish the video and you've read this lesson here, then you can take the quiz. So let's see if I can pass. Okay, yay, I passed the quiz. So there I have basically now completed a whole lesson. And remember, if I wanted to test out a material I might have already known, I could always try taking that placement test to see what I already know before starting the course. But you can see here that that was chapter 1, lesson 1. Then there's the next lesson coming up. And then all these lessons would be part of chapter 1. And at the end, there is an exam. And then it goes along like that, chapter 2, 3, 4. So 24 chapters in Earth Science 101. And then once you have completed all of that is when you can study for and take that proctored final exam. But all of the lessons pretty much look very similar to this. You've got a small video, a transcript of the video, the lesson readout that's printed below, and then a quiz to do. And so you can complete these in little chunks of time, or you can sit down and do several lessons or several chapters all in one day. It's really up to you. So that's how the lessons and everything works. Once you've completed a course, all that's left to do is pass that proctored exam and get those credits transferred. And you can take that exam from home just like with the rest of the lessons. You will need to download Software Secure, which is a separate web browser that ensures the academic integrity of the exam. You will also need a photo ID, webcam, working microphone, good internet connection, and the exam code. The webcam does need to be movable, such as with a laptop, because you will need to take a 360-degree scan of the room where you will be taking the exam. Don't worry though, all of this information will be available to you once you complete your course. It's a lot simpler than it sounds. And that's it. It really is that easy to earn college credits online with Study.com. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.